Hey, what's up, gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy 16. We are, I actually don't know what we go and talk to Gav. No idea what we're doing after this, but yeah, last episode we got to see an old friend. We got our little chocobo back, which is, we finally have a mount, which is just all I wanted was a mount so I can move around faster. Just seeing if there's anything else new around here. There is not. Alright, well, let's just move on to, we're just gonna jump straight into it. I did the side quest before I started.
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
First time I've seen him since the,
Where's my report?
base being attacked.
No kind words for your old
Thought we'd have an eye
Gav.
badge, but no.
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So,
Big
you
ass
remember
crystal.
how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much
Yeah,
for
they
the bloody
burnt the
treaty.
marks of
Clearly,
everyone.
the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor.
Realize there's three big
You'll never see us
ponytails.
coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Ooh, we're gonna destroy more things. This could be a long episode then. Depends. If it's the same as
Four
last
mother
time, it's
crystals
gonna go
remain
on for
in
like 10
Storm
hours.
and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well,
We going to
settled
war.
then.
That's all I get out of this.
What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Well, we have our next target. We've already taken down one of the crystals. I think it was Drake's head is what we took down. Otto's counter is now open. Ooh, what's this? The Follow Hardway facility is now available. Aliens reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board. All three are locked near Otto in the mess. All three are located, not locked. I can't read. Yeah, we might. That is update 6 with Penelope. Unfortunately, this will be the only video going up today, by the way.
What are we waiting for,
I have
indeed?
been at a funeral all day, so I haven't actually
Think it's all right.
really got the time to do multiple. I'm actually recording this a little bit later than usual, but it is. Let's go and see what this is first. Here's a side quest. Do I want to do it? No, I can do it later. Unless it's one of those points where it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it or else I'll be able to turn back. Not doing any more Crash, by the way. I am done with that game. I can't be asked.
Allow me
How
to
many
educate
garbage
you.
players there are.
The state of the realm.
They're all
is
mutants.
ever-changing,
Everyone that
Clive.
plays that game is a mutant. Things so adorable. Imagine if these things were real.
Ah, yes. Our mysterious Moogle friend. Nectar, was it?
Yeah, we understand
I'll
that is
stick with
amazing.
Nectar if it's all the same to you. What seems to be the matter? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts.
I still don't know what to do
Those
with the
that might
renown,
pose a
by the
threat
way.
to our
Still
operations
don't know
if
what
they
to
were
do with
left
it.
to roam free.
Or even what it
Just
even
because
means.
they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well,
I think his little
leaving
wings give
your
his giant head
mightiness
floating.
aside for the moment. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Right, little cat thing. You talk too much. I'm kind of curious. Do we already took down one of the reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted on the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the nut. I mean, we already took down that. What was that? That was a C. Gee beasts. Location, Clairview, Sand, something. The Broken Hills. I mean, we could do those at some point. I'm kind of curious.
Oh, Clive!
Oh, she hasn't got that
Welcome
much
to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Your benefactors are a generous
Oh, the
lot.
renown. Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desire? The Patron's Whisper in the Hideout's mess to view current renown level and accept any donations. Meteorite, there's a ring. Let's get this.
You earned this.
Oh, these things are unlocked.
All yours.
Oh. Well, now we know what these things do, but we can't go any further then, can we?
Come
Yeah, we
again.
got some stuff. At
I
least
may
we know
have
what
more
we're doing
for
with the
ya.
renown now. Anyway. Reading table. Memories. We have a side quest here. One of these. Let me just check first before we go anywhere. Is it one of these? No, it's not. Okay, so we'll go into the side quest then. I was gonna say if it's one of these ones where it's just like if we go any further we can't go turn back, kind of like the one with Sid was, and then we'll probably do the side quest, but it's not the case.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav?
He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters
You need to
such
go
as
beast
these
hunting.
are
That's
best
what we
left
do
to
need to do.
dominance?
Get more renowned and
Especially
then
should one of his
look
beloved
more things.
opportunities
Maybe I
to
might get
grow
something
and
good out of it
change
eventually.
present
Other than
itself.
resources. If it was a necklace, I don't know if I'll use it though.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
I'd say they better not kick me off, Clive. Look, nothing against Jill. She's cool, but I would rather play with Clive. Just because he has my electric abilities. Bloodlines. Ooh, fancy name. Alright, let's go run around.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends?
This
Will
is
we
what
find
we
the same tragedy in the south as we
This
did
is what
in
we
Farthest
needed.
West?
More than likely.
Let me run.
Which is why we should hurry. There are still many
Oh, she gets mad. No, Tolga doesn't.
We visit as many as we can and hear their stories.
Yeah, I can jump. Can't
Starting
run
with
though
the
because they
village
won't
around there.
shut up.
Yeah!
There we go. They finally shut up. I can finally run. We're gonna speed things up so much now that we can run. And that will too, might I add. Look at that. Instantly here. I don't regret doing that side quest yesterday.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must
Like
be
nine dudes.
cleansed
Yeah,
of
I
the
still think their
stain
armor's
which
sick.
befoul her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Well, I guess we just keep going. Again, I'll probably do the side quests. If there any
What was
side
all
quests
that
pop up, I'll
about
probably do
earlier?
them in my own time.
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
There's a
Have to
dog
be
on the
done as a
background.
stepping stones to think-
Where's the next one? Yeah. God, it took a while to show up.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these?
I mean, even if you
firebrands, the
handed them in,
Empires
I
looking
don't
for
think
could
they
be
would
nasty.
want you, I'm gonna be
I
honest.
don't know.
I don't think you have any fighting
we need to
skills. They're
find out.
probably not gonna want some randoms in their
Greetings,
ranks,
friend.
right?
We
They're
are
like some elite
travelers.
force, that's what I get
I
out of
know
them.
that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing Those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to
We could
leave
just kill him
Amber
and then
and never
someone else
come
take
back.
it.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission.
Not that, like, if
If
I'm
it will
living in
spare
a
my
place that's like
people the
completely
Viceroy's
poor,
wrath, then I will gladly
I ain't
submit.
giving no one money.
This village
Like,
will
fuck
not
off. You
become
have your own
another
money.
East Pool.
I'm scratching together for whatever
Then
I
we should be
can.
on our
Like,
way.
I'm not giving it up. Look at Toggle. Good boy.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
But, oh, see, it is so glorious having this now. This would take us like 20 minutes to run to that, or like 10 minutes. As long as I don't speak, we can run.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever.
Oh wait, am
or
I even?
whatever
I'm going
lurks
this way
here.
now anyway. Go, run! Oh, hello. What's that?
Ever since the apothecary, we've seen
Goodbye.
more and more of these echoes.
Weird-looking
What do
creature.
you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
Oh,
I have
look
an
at
idea.
look at us go. Oh, hello. I
All
kind
of
of
my
want to go
mother's
and fight
men.
them. I'm not gonna lie, but nah. I'll be honest, I don't exactly know where the road's going. I'm kind of just winging it as I run. I'm just hoping
to
that the way I
fight.
turn is the way that we're supposed to be going. Okay, we back. Yeah, unfortunately the game crashed. Kind of depressing. Not the game crashed, the OBS froze again. Kind of depressing because I've literally
Blood,
gone
Clive.
so many days without it freezing. But I
It's
guess
still wet.
today it decided it wanted to freeze. Unfortunately, but it is what it is, unfortunately.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your
The
steel.
one in the middle has the better gear.
Why
Yeah, that
then?
was kind of
We
weird,
owe
but
you our
his arm was
thanks.
sick.
You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you.
Let's
what
do
true
this.
Shield of Rosaria.
Goodbye. Yeah, it sucked, unfortunately. Luckily, I caught the freeze early this time, so I didn't go into any cutscenes or any of that, which is probably for the better. It would suck if I had to redo all this. Oh! If I can just all lock them all on him. It still does nothing. That's a little bit crazy, isn't it? One dead. Actually, it kind of left like an electric charge on him. Alright, let's just smash him. Oh, we hit the guys I didn't mean to, but look, it is what it is. Take him down. Winner! Go. Their armor is garbage, though. Got stabbed. Wait, we randomly got a thousand. Where'd I get so much of this? Wait, I can level up something.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Let's go. It's so much slower running just normally. I haven't even had the chicken for long, but I don't know if I get. Hello? Why are you jumping? Oh, everything's been set to shit.
Find something, boy. Death.
They slaughtered the whole place and then left them to rot. What I get out of it.
Found her.
Oh damn! One guy's been put upside down. All slaves.
This was my mother's doing.
Of course, she's still running around somewhere.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I mean, they're dead. At this point, it's really worse knocking the birds away.
Drives her, and I will end it.
We haven't even seen his mother in
We should
forever.
go.
Yes.
I kind of want to see what their reunion would be like.
We can't
No,
leave them
I'd
here
take
like
away.
this.
We've got a lot of the map covered though.
We won't.
Interesting. We need to
But
get
if
out
the
of here,
Black
that way I
Shields
can
have
get back
made
on
it
the
this
mount.
far south, they may already be
Just
in
jogging.
Solda.
It's unfortunate you can't ride them in here, but I mean, at least they allow you to ride them out here.
We're approaching Buick
Where's my
Bridge.
chicken? There it is.
Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Until he stops. Oh, there we go. And sprint. I'm hoping we go the right way. At this point, I'm just going to do what I do best and just follow a pathway and hope.
That'll do, girl.
Okay, don't worry. Been thrown off my chicken already. Everyone else has chokeaways here. Why can I not? Go, Rob.
But this is their home.
Please don't make me have to run the whole way down here by foot. Let me get back on my chicken. It's gonna be a long ass run if that's the case. Oh, there we go. Still don't know why I couldn't just ride it through, but you know.
Ready, go? Yeah!
There we go. Nah. I say we just keep following the path. Already over leveled all these guys. Oh, village. We can keep going down though.
The Lazarus. What
Don't
happened
jog.
to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't.
They're
stand a
siblings,
chance.
are they not?
Let's hope my uncle fared better.
I always thought Jill and Nell were siblings. Why does he keep saying his mother? Like, if she's your sibling,
That's the main gate.
her
it
mother
looks
as
like we're
well.
not the only
Unless,
ones
like, I
hoping
guess
to
they're like
get in.
adopted. Alright. Let's see what's going down now.
My children are starving!
Have mercy.
It makes it so much easier to just go Ifrit and just run through the wall.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Hold it enough,
Fuck off.
Hang the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to
This
your
guy just ran like all over.
Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Just rock climb. Let's just climb the whole rock.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
Alright, we want some random
We'll find our way into
village.
the city there.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
For some reason, it gives me Attack on Titans vibes.
As long as it is abandoned.
Even though the walls aren't that high. You ain't holding out no Titans in those city walls. Black lightning burns. Ooh, this sounds cool.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
I can go back on my chicken. Eventually, one day I'll figure out the right way, like straight away. I always look the opposite way to what it shows up every time. Mime. Gilbug. Dismount. Dismount. There we go. I have to hold it down, not just click. Okay, we're back for the fucking second time because this godforsaken fucking capture card for some reason wants to keep fucking around today. I don't know why. It hasn't stopped in like fucking like a week or two, and now for some reason it's just been an annoying little cunt and just non-stop stopping. Jesus fucking Christ, it's giving me a headache.
Not abandoned.
Stopped twice today. This is fucking mind-blowing.
Oi!
Look at this side
Visitors!
fodder.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Funny how people always act tough when they're in like a giant group. They get such big ass egos just because they're in. It's like a 10v1. It makes them feel like they're a big tough guy. They're just gonna get their ass absolute handed to them. I went straight into this. Going on with it. Fortunately not. I can do this. Okay, looks like goes like hell. Hey, we can do one sec. Ah, I didn't. I mean, it killed the dude that was healing them, but. Lock them all on. Look how many lightning balls he has on him. There's so much money in there. Yeah, I still just don't know what to do with it. I do not.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
This is the tiniest flame in the world, oh
Blessing
my
of the
lord.
Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Is it a photo guard? Oh, the guys aren't dead. They're still moving.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
My lord.
Founder, it really is you.
Am I supposed to know who he is?
It is.
Wade?
So Wade.
Honestly, I don't remember the name. Maybe he was in there earlier. Like back when we were playing like 15-year-old Clive, but I don't remember him. He doesn't look familiar.
We can speak inside.
He'll need better armor. You just running around in rags. We should just, I mean, I guess if we kill them, they're gonna have a lot less force to fight with, I guess.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians
Let's
of
just
the
hope this
Flame
goddamn
soon after.
capture card can not freeze a
Alas,
third time, shall we? Well,
There
let's
is
hope
only so much
for the
a
best.
handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm.
True.
She barely
She
even
seems like
cares
someone
for
that only
her
cares
own
about
home.
herself, I'm gonna be honest.
That much has been plain since
That
the
and Joshua.
slaughter
She was
at
obsessed with
Eastbourne.
Joshua. Sorry.
And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Joshua?
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Let's go. We're gonna ruin some knights' lives. Count me in, if I get the
This
option.
is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Let's join in. I just want to fight.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us
You
go
know,
with
she
you.
kind of gives me Tifa vibes.
For the good of Rosaria.
Or Aerith.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And
I
we
still
at
feel like I'm
yours.
supposed to know who he is, but I cannot think
So
of who he
Wade,
is.
let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Let's go. Just mess up anyone. An army of chickens, we got this.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Run. Faster.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
I think Sky's fate's
So
gone
wait.
down further than what it originally was.
The bearers from Oldale have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Alright. Get more renown. Get more things to unlock. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at a hideaway. If you're staying out of this fight, you're a big baby. Get your ass in the battle.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
I'm ready.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Give me a
Since
mount.
they burned their first village,
Give me a mount.
we tracked down the bastards responsible.
Where
and
is
fed
it?
their
This way?
corpses to Stillwind.
They all getting on
Suffice
the
to
mounts
say,
too.
That got their attention.
They do.
It's been a game of
Let's go.
cat and mouse ever since.
It's what are chickens. I mean, I don't think it. Ooh. People just randomly standing there. They're going to get in my way, and they're going to probably dismount me because they're going to be annoying. Well, they don't. Good.
Come along now.
Coming in.
The bastards are lucky.
There they are.
Coming in like a wrecking ball.
On your
Okay,
command,
don't
my
walk. Go faster. There we go. Oh, I was just going to run into them all. Yeah, the wizard kind of has sick gear too.
What is it now? I told you. We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame. Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard all
Don't
against
just
the
Torgal.
might of the Black Shields?
Torgal's a vicious boy.
Then come! Die along with your flame!
I mean, he's gonna have a rude awakening, I'm just saying.
Rosaria!
Your petty revolution
I'm just gonna do
ends
this,
here.
love it.
On these our swords we swear.
Okay, let's take out you first.
Over here!
Let's not heal, this is gonna get annoying. Oh, let's just nuke everyone. Y'all got clapped.
It's over.
You also just got kicked. Whoops, just jumped straight into that, whoops.
Bloody hell!
Who next?
Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for.
Oh my god, there's a dragon. I actually need to kill the dragon.
Nice try.
The dragon was one of the posters, was it not? Just stop you head Dragon, thank you. For some reason my thing was stuck behind the wall. Oh, newt.
More dragons.
Oh, it
The
follows him though.
Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Annoying little shitter that's flying around here. I don't think this guy counts as the thingo though. Unfortunately. I don't think he classifies as the bounty. But you gonna attack or you're just gonna stand there walking around, sir? He hasn't done anything to attack. He's just kind of just walking around. Do something. No wonder I don't remember you. You're probably useless. Oh?
A noble stand, albeit a misguided
Yes.
one.
I like his armor too, but the helmet kind of
taking
looks
it,
weird.
You have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing. Get him!
Oh, he just came down. He nearly wrecked them all. You gotta hit me. I mean, he's getting chunked pretty quick. Almost got me, bud. JK, no you didn't. You're shite. Wait, that did actually do a lot of damage to him.
So wait.
Far away.
There's no one left to keep them occupied.
Pull him down.
We need to finish this.
I mean, his health's going to. He's getting shredded. Kick glad, dum-dum. Nuke it, like, he got a huge nuke then, didn't he? I saw his health bar drop down. Oh, yeah, nothing big as it looked, I guess. Get wrecked. Suppose he lived with one health. Why wouldn't he?
Farewell.
Farewell. I win. Shitta. Get 180. Damn. Craft, and craft. Nothing good.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly.
I mean,
to
she
see
should
her
stop being a
minions'
baby
ranks
and come fight me
replenished.
herself.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Finish our sentence. Quest completed. Do I get anything good? I get 20 renown. I think we needed 80 to unlock something new, didn't we? That's a level 26 though. Almost in 2,000 health. Nothing useful though. Unfortunate. I still just think Attack on Titans when I see walls like this. Even though this isn't how the walls even look.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
It is a blunt blade from Weed.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure
Still,
that
I'm
you
trying
do.
to. I'm really
I
trying
don't
to think
want
of who
my
he
men
is, but
attacking you
I
again.
don't know if he's someone we've actually
Unless you
seen.
deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Wait, maybe I recognize him.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
Was he the guy that got stabbed?
If there is ever
and
anything you need,
Joshua saved him.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Something like that. I know someone got stabbed. I can't remember who it was. I'll have to go back and look. Bought a sword.
How accommodating.
We should just
Do you really
should have
think
worn
we believe
like
we are who we say we are.
the armor
not a
and walked
chance.
in here. Then we could have talked to him, and no one would have to know it's Clive. The controller is clicking.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Big boy coming in with his axe. Look at the sick panther in the background.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Death stare.
Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
Hey, where's my weapon? Am I supposed to have an invisible weapon?
Well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou
Like
vile
some,
sorcerer, for
theater,
thy crimes against
stage
church
play.
and crown, I shall
people
have
like-
thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Look at him cry. Oh, we're just clapping. Look at him crying.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Doesn't even care about Jill.
You
Jill's
always
here
were
too, you know.
fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
I could never have a room that big.
See that you
There's
use
so
the
much of it
good
is just
plates,
empty
Rutherford.
space. Like, I don't know.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid
I
Wade
thought
and
that
his
stupid thing
merry
froze
band of
again.
revolutionaries.
Oh my god, that gave me a heart attack.
So he's told
It did
us.
not, don't worry.
You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more.
Wait, does that
Perhaps
mean
it
he's
would be
35
otherwise
now?
had I the
If it's
courage
been
of
20
my
years, because he was
brother.
15 then. Yeah, that means he's 35.
All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
No, it's like, that's probably...
It's not...
Is that a curse or a blessing,
Let's
though?
say no more about it, eh?
I guess it
Need to
d-
linger
matters
my
on the
nephew's
circumstances.
greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Well, his uncle seems like a bundle of joy. I mean, eventually we'll get to a save point. Let's just hope it doesn't decide to freeze and gonna have to redo all this again.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Looks like she was hiding something.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
You get on the poor child? Boy, they really are pricks, aren't they?
And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. and before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
Boy, they are both just depressed all the time, aren't they?
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
I'd like to say I don't want to be a monster,
want to
but I
choose
have
a
3
different
Eikons
path,
inside of me,
a
so I
better
don't
path.
think that's an option.
To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my
I have
past.
3 Eikons. And 2 of them are psychopaths.
When you do,
Ifrit and
I'll be
Garud or
standing
whatever
there
the
with you, just as you stood
Windbird
with
was.
me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
Oh, don't foreshadow it, you ass.
Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Right, hopefully we got a... We've been in a cutscene for like the past half an hour, by the way. Eventually we'll get out of it. We can save it and we can call it an episode. And then I'm going to have to try and deal with how to fix this up, because the stupid thing keeps crashing. What area is blocked off? Hey, since when can I do this? I did not realize I could move this. Interesting. Moment of truth. Because I can't save when I'm on this thing. Is it going to let me save? Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But
Blacksmith Blues?
the inn could
Wait,
probably
before
make
we
an
go anyway,
educated
what is...
guess.
I'm not talking to her. What is this? No, I don't want to talk to Vivian. Stop
How did we never
Also,
hear
one
about
sec.
these Guardians of the Flame?
That dragon didn't count, right? I don't think it did. Nah, it didn't. See, that's the thing we took on, but it was a bee.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've
anything new?
received and everything
Or,
promised?
oh no, it's 75, 85. What's this?
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Huh?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
I mean, I'm just curious what this is. Because it's not like the normal side quest. Like, it has an exclamation mark. This was like a plus. It makes me wonder, maybe we're going to get some more blueprints. Who knows? Or maybe we might be able to make some more stuff. But anyway, that being said, we are going to leave this episode here. I'm going to try and fix this up. Try and edit what's stuffed up properly, hopefully. Hopefully this won't be a recurring thing, because I mean, I'm still waiting for this other capture card to show up. Because if I get it, I will 100% ditch this, because the HD 60s Plus just, it does nothing but freeze for me. I've had 3 versions of it. All of them are frozen, but I've never had a problem with it, just the normal S. don't know, there's like something wrong with the S pluses. I think they're a shitty capture card. But anyway, that being said, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and know when the videos go live, and I'll be back again next time. So until then, take care and peace out.